it's also different. Like, yeah, it does feel like their work. And like, it feels like, you know, you just gotta like put in hours of your life. Otherwise, there's no point in playing unless you like, you know, fully commit to it like a job, almost. I don't want to do that. It's not all like that. Because it's also like back in the day, it wasn't like the amount of players that you had now. Like when we played like Battlefield 2, we always played with like a group because there just weren't a lot of people playing it. So when you're with a group, it's a lot more fun because you're combining it, right? Yeah. MOBAs in general, yeah. I think it's also the free-to-play mechanic that just kind of ruined it. Like, it made it too accessible. Like, every kid is playing it, right? Because it's free. Like, that entry grade. Streaming is definitely a time sink. But I'm building this up as like a job, right? Like, I'm not saying I need to be like the biggest streamer ever now, but this is kind of like a retirement plan for me. Because I am making money off a stream. And it's not a lot, but it's to the point where I know that if I put a lot of time in it, I'll get something out of it. Also, it's a lot of fun. So yeah, it's different. Bro, this shit is really good. This is like ham, chicken, pastrami. It's like a full-on deli. Also, stream doesn't require your full-on attention. Right? Like, what kind of job do you have? Do I have a job? Hold on. I'm an IT specialist, but I should make that one. No, a lot less. Basically, I get like $2.50 off of a sub. You would be surprised how lucrative Twitch is. That's one of the reasons I don't do YouTube. Because as a small-time content creator with a small following, Twitch has been very good to me. Yeah, you also got to figure out the cost. Because remember, like, it says down there, I pay like $200 a month for data and shit, right? But it's not just subs. Like, biddies add up a lot more than you think they do. Like, everything just adds up. And then Twitch is pretty lucrative for, like, smaller scale people like me. Where's my mask? Fuck. Oh, here it is. Oh, fuck yeah. I would do that in a heartbeat, man. I would give up a lot to become a full-time streamer. I just enjoy it a lot more. I don't even hate my job. I just enjoy streaming so much more. Like I do okay in Japan, but like it's at the point where I would rather just fucking stream for minimum wage at like 12 hours a day instead of doing like office shit. You would be like, I don't know. I just enjoy it so much more than I don't care. And I always have a backup, you know, if you have like IT degrees and shit. I don't think you'll ever like not find a job. Whoa. Oh, thank you for the sub. Why didn't it play? Is my thing still on? Oh, there it was. It was a little lag. Thank you so much for the sub, Chelsea. Mucho appreciate. You would be surprised, Jasper. It varies a lot per country. Like I get like 250 yen per sub, and I don't have that many subs. And one biddy, I get like a yen. But I've heard like in other countries, people get as much as like like a couple dollars, more or less. But I think $2.50 is like the general of what I get, because it's just 50-50, and if you're a partner, you get a lot more. But it is, you can find that information somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty much breaking even on my costs. And as long as it's not costing me $200 a month to do, I'm not stopping. Why would I stop? This is so much fun. Yeah. I mean, you really don't need, like, that's the difference between YouTube and Twitch. You really don't need, like, a huge amount of following to make a decent living. Like, you're not going to get rich off of it. But if you know how to manage your finances, and if you know how to invest back into your stream, it's pretty okay. Like, as someone in my position that's, like, really small, if I because I can only do this a couple of hours at a time, right? Because I have a full-time job next to it. But if you combine that with, like, multiply it by, like, full-time, I think I can make a decent living off of it. It's not going to be nearly as much as, like, what I do. I don't think streaming on Twitch would lead to the JV industry. Do you think so? I don't think so. It's usually the other way around, right? Isn't it like porn stars come to Twitch and then they make, like, look at Shibuya Kaho. She's huge. She has to make like $20,000 a month, if not more, on Twitch. Comparing our numbers, she has to make like an insane amount of money. It works better the other way around, that's for sure. Oh shit, I actually know where we are. We used to walk here a lot back in our walking stream days. Like, basically back in the days when we used to walk to Shibuya. For whatever the fuck reason I used to do that. This is where we used to walk. Nah, she's retired, man. She doesn't do porn anymore. Like, a lot of streamers in Japan actually, like, know her because she does, like, collabs. She doesn't do porn, man. She's retired. No, most expats are usually English teachers. And I think that counts for most, like, Asian countries. Because it's like the easiest job in the world, right? You basically don't need any qualifications to get it. You can basically walk into a job. All you gotta do is not be Japanese. And the job itself, it pays like shit, but you know. Like, I think I could do, like, I can make more on Twitch, but I've never walked the other side of this road. I don't know. I don't look down on English teachers. I have friends like Riley's an English teacher. Why would I look down on English teachers? I don't think, you know, why do people look down on other people just because of their job? I think that's really dumb. Like, I don't judge my friends based on what they do for a living. Like, that's the most dumbest capitalistic bullshit I've ever heard. What's her name? Who? Shibuya Kaho? Oh, I am in marketing. No. A job is a job. See? Look at my boy Keshin, man. I don't give a fuck what my friends do for a living. What does it make you like a less of a person? I always hate that, like, there's such a toxic, like, Japan specifically, but I think a lot of expats have this, like, Japan is like the most toxic expat community that I've ever witnessed. Like, I've never ever seen a country where foreigners like to shit on other foreigners as much as Japan. It's all one big dick measuring contest. Oh, I'm not an English teacher. Oh, I speak this much more Japanese than you. Okay, congratulations, you're still a dick, man. I think people come here for a reason, and a lot of people are running away from something, and maybe they're just upset. Speaking of running away, there's a group of runners coming to me. I'm gonna film them. Fuck yeah, Keshin, own your shit. Also, Bailey, you're also right. Oh, they stopped running. Why are you running? That's maybe something. I don't know, Jasper. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm honestly considering getting like some bullshit English teaching job for at least like 1 day a week, and then, because all I need is rent. If I can make rent, I can eat off a Twitch. Easy. All I need is time to do it. China's the same. Though, aren't you in Hong Kong though, Fishy? Because the funny part of it, I've never met a Japanese person that's looking down on English teachers. That's the ironic part. It's always other foreigners. Bullshit English. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Some, like, lower paid Eikaiwa bullshit. You know what I mean. Eon is desperate. Like, that's the kind of thing that I don't want to work at Eon, bro. Also, I don't like, I like my job, bro. I don't want to quit. My job is pretty good, bro. Like, I just vibe all day. Like, sometimes it's hard work, but it's pretty nice. Like, all my shit's like, I don't think I realize the repercussions of something as drastic as what I'm suggesting, because like my insurance is paid for and all that shit, you know? Because I don't give a fuck, Keshin. I just want to stream. I just want to stream. I just want more time to stream. I also want to get N1 next year, which is doable, but it's very difficult. I just don't have the time after work. We've had many of these discussions. But I don't know, because you mean look for better, but then better is gonna be more hours. I really don't give a shit. I just need something like 2 days a week so I can just barely make rent. That's all I need, man. Yeah, but Bailey, you're right. You're right and you're not right. Like, it's, yeah, I guess that's why people do it, but like, my friend is an ALT in like Fukuoka, and he replaced a lady that was an ALT for like 25 years. She spoke fluent Japanese. She did it before all these bullshit dispatch companies, though, these dodgy ones that don't pay enough. But she spoke fluent Japanese. She had Japanese kids with a Japanese husband. And she retired. She worked directly for the Board of Education. She was an ALT for like 25 years. Her salary increased with the years as well, of course. And what's wrong with that? Like, she made a career. What's wrong with making a career out of something like that? If you're good at it. Got an English teacher job? Right. That's also dumb. Yeah. I don't know. I don't join a lot of the bandwagons that people do here, especially foreigners. Like, why be negative about it? That's all I'm saying. Like, why be negative? If someone wants to make a career out of, like, I really don't wanna, like, to be perfectly frank here, I would fucking be miserable as a teacher. Like, if I was a full-time teacher, I fucking hate kids, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, I would be miserable. But if other people want to do it, what's wrong with that? Yeah. And maybe that's part of the problem, right? There's a lot of people just basically like me that just need something in between and that just don't take it seriously. Don't do it then? The fuck else am I gonna do, bro? I can't.